Hello everyone, I'm Crooked Glasses, and either you watched my first video and decided to stick with me, or you just went on with the review because you said, screw knowledge, screw life, I'm just gonna get through watching videos and stuff. I need my pills. Now, to describe this film, imagine Pixar's Finding Nemo. Now imagine the story to be about Nemo in the fish tank. Now imagine your childhood filled with trauma and crying and screaming and death lingering behind your eyeballs. And you get Padak swimming to sea. Padak swimming to sea, or also known as Padak, or in literal translation Flip Flop, is a CGI South Korean movie that's not meant for kids. No, it is not. So, who made this film? Well, the director slash producer slash screenwriter is Lee Dae-hee. And I got nothing more to say. Like, seriously, I could not find any information about this film. Not the actors, not where it came to be. It's just, it's here, boop, and then it's gone. So, what is the story? Well, the story is about a mackerel named Padak trying to get out of a sushi restaurant. It's really as simple as that. You don't have any car chases, you don't have evil villains, it's just fish in a fish tank. So as you can guess, the story is really slow and suspenseful. It focuses more on the character development than it does on the actual story itself. I kind of really enjoy that, how it's just an everyday establishment through the eyes of the merchandise. I actually find that quite fascinating. And it really works. Oh my gosh, it works. With all of the zoom-ins and the higher noises and the lights and all of the reaction shots. It's actually quite terrifying. This average everyday sushi restaurant, and it's horrifying. The tone is really slow, but at the same time it's really harsh. What I mean by that is like these harsh reality just sinks in to the characters and it hurts. It just hurts the audience in a good way. It's very painful, like what a horror film or what a tragedy should be. So the main character is a mackerel named Padak. The reason why she got that name is because one of the very first things she did is that she leaped out of the fish tank and went flip-flop on the pier. And as I mentioned, flip-flop means Padak, which is the sound it makes. And every single character just painful in their own way, but good. There's Stripey, who just wants to go into the ocean because his life, well, nothing ever happened in his life, and he wants something to do with his life. He wants purpose. That's actually the entire theme of this movie. A purpose in life. It's about hope. It's about finding strength. There's an eel who he just finds enjoyment in really anything that he could, and the one thing in life is really sorrow. So he just laughs at everyone else's sorrow and pain. You have this one fish that just wants Padak to go away. She just says, "Shut up, we can't leave, just leave me alone." You have another fish who just wants to eat because they really just have 2 times to eat. One time of the day is when the sushi person gives them a dead fish. The second time of the day is every night they have a riddle, and whoever loses gets pieces of their tail eaten off, and whoever wins gets first bite. You have this one big fish who it's just really sad to look at this character. He barely talks. It's as if he said to himself, there's no point in escaping, why should I even be? Like, why should I even think? So he just stopped. He just does what everyone else does. He just stopped being. And then you have the leader, Flatface, who is a flat fish. He's only the leader because he's been in the fish tank the longest. The reason why is because there's a grate that opens up, and that's where he hides. There's no other reason why. Throughout this entire film, he keeps saying, "I am the person of wisdom, I can teach you how to survive." But literally, the one and only thing that he teaches to survive is when customers come up, go belly up. That's it. Like, this man literally says, the moment you came into this fish tank, you died. You are not a person. We do not exist. But at the same time, this man is afraid of dying. All of those different people, how they just interact with each other is just quite phenomenal. So, what is this movie about? Well, before I dive into my own thoughts, I usually research about who made this, and then figure out their background, and then come up with a conclusion. But as I stated, I really could not find a good background. So, I have to go with my gut here. On the surface, it's about, we're treating the fish bad, and it's like, we should let them free. But that's not what I'm seeing. All I feel is that it's just a story. There's a guy who had a great idea, he wrote it down, and he made a film. That's really all I feel from this. Like, take for example, Watership Down and To Kill a Mockingbird. There's so many people, even decades later, talking about what these stories mean and how they go with society. But both authors came out and just said, it's just a story. I had an idea, and eventually I just wrote it down. Simple. It's about hope. It's about finding strength. The animation, as I said, is CGI. It's not great, but I could see what these things are meant to be. This is a fish, this is a fin, this is a person. The fish look fine, but the people, the people are quite ugly. The movie doesn't really linger on the people, so yeah, that's good. However, the animation in the movie doesn't really shine until the music scenes. Yeah, I forgot, this is also a musical. Each and every song has such a huge impact. Like, the first song is just Padak singing in the corner. There's really nothing much to it. Hey guys, so it's Google Glasses from the future, and I've forgotten to talk about why this scene was so impactful on me. It's a song about hope and swimming in the sea and how it's free and beautiful, and everyone realizes why she's trying so hard because none of them have ever been to the sea before. This entire scene is about the inner mind. There's a whole lot of breath, and it's really heart-wrenching. Okay, bye. Another song is like this artwork, and it's just terrifying to see. And in that same sequence, there are the frames of this film, and they lie flat, and Padak is like swimming as if this is water. Another song sequence is a traditional two-dimensional, which I actually find better than the CGI. But again, when it comes to the horror sequence, I actually have to give it to the CGI. So even though the two-dimensional looks better, the horror aspect looks better when it's in CGI. And then you have one song sequence that's more like sketches, but it's moving, and it's so slow and just beautiful and heartbreaking to watch, as if these characters are fading away. It's quite painful to see. So, do I recommend Padak to people? I say yes, if you're into that slow, not terrifying, but creepy movie, then yeah, I'll recommend it to them. But just know that I do not recommend this to the faint of heart. I've been Crooked Glasses, and I thank you for watching my video. Now, I have a lot more reviews in mind. Some of them of the obscure, the terrible, and ones that I just want to talk about. And I've been writing these down for like 4 years now. So, I think Okay. Hello everyone, I am Crooked Glasses, and if you are watching this, great, then you stuck with me. Or, unless you skipped the first video, boo! Ah, that was my hip! Oh man, did it get in? Oh, did it record that?